Dude, what you was thinking when Tank did that when he took the knee? What you was thinking when he took the knee?
I can't speak on
Can't think on that?
it. Can't speak on
He did some book though?
it. I can't speak on it.
You no personal opinion, nothing?
Yeah, especially you.
That's all I ever did.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I want to stick to boxing before I veer off into questions like that. I know later on it was proven that he was cheating, and I don't know if he ever fought, actually won after they found out.
Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis are back in the headlines. This time following a shocking revelation from referee Steve Willis about an alleged bribery attempt involving Gervonta Davis. Many had been eagerly waiting for Mayweather's response to the controversy, but the boxing legend initially chose to remain silent. Now, he's finally broken his silence, hinting that he's always suspected this kind of behavior from Gervonta Davis. It's worth remembering that Mayweather previously gave Frank Martin strategic advice in hopes of seeing him. Gervonta Davis, however, things didn't go as planned, and Martin fell short of pulling off the upset.
Is Gervonta Davis going to go somewhere in the powerful power? Knew he deserved to be in the powerful power? Absolutely. Do Terrence Crawford deserve?
Floyd Mayweather seems to take joy in seeing Gervonta Davis struggle to maintain an undefeated record. Surprisingly, Mayweather has now revealed another side to a Gervonta Davis told in an interview last month. According to Mayweather, one of the main Gervonta Davis wanted to leave Mayweather Promotions was because Mayweather was pushing him to take on tougher fights, bouts that would elevate his career to the highest level. Gervonta Davis and his team allegedly preferred to face easier opponents to protect his record. This disagreement ultimately led Gervonta Davis ways with Mayweather Promotions and eventually being banned from Mayweather's gym. Mayweather went on to claim that Gervonta Davis the consistency needed to compete against elite fighters and has instead built his career fighting mid-level opponents. That, according to Mayweather, Gervonta Davis' plan against Lamont Roach. But things didn't go as expected. Instead of an easy, Gervonta Davis found himself in a tough battle, struggling more than anticipated.
To be in the powerful power? Absolutely. But what about Gervonta Davis? He deserved to be somewhere also in the powerful power.
Why don't they give him that credit?
Mayweather also stated that he had big plans for Gervonta Davis, but due to unwillingness to follow through, they eventually had to go their separate ways. In a past interview, Mayweather had outlined his vision for Gervonta Davis before their relationship fell apart. When asked about the video that reignited the feud between him and Gervonta Davis, Mayweather shifted the Gervonta Davis, emphasizing that his intentions had always been to guide him toward greatness. However, according to Mayweather, Gervonta Davis fully committed to the path he had laid out, leading to their eventual split.
I've always been there for him. And just over the years, you can see I've always been positive, always said great things about him, always pushed him to be great. And
Mayweather expressed his frustration over the ongoing tension with Gervonta Davis, emphasizing that he had always been there for him from the beginning. "My thing is, I've always supported him since day one. We had a game plan to make him a world champion, Gervonta Davis, to the next level. Over the years, I've always been positive, always said great things about him, and pushed him to be great. But despite that, he constantly goes online to Gervonta Davis, being disrespectful, when all I've ever done was try to help him reach his full potential." Mayweather then addressed the infamous Gervonta Davis, accused him of orchestrating an attack. He'd firmly denied the accusation, explaining his true intentions. "People always compare fighters, and when I make a comment, they say, Gervonta Davis, but that's not the case. I've only ever spoken the truth, and my goal has always been to see fighters succeed."
all fighters. I said I need all the young fighters that's making money in the sport of boxing. What I need you guys to do is do this.
Mayweather recalled a moment when he encouraged young fighters to be smart with their earnings, emphasizing the importance of financial investments beyond luxury spending. "I've always told young fighters to make money in the sport and invest wisely. Whether it's Chrome Hearts, Louis Vuitton, Mercedes or Gucci, I said that we need to take our money and put it into real estate so we can continue living a great life after our careers are over.
Brother, it's Chrome Heart, Gucci, Louis, Mercedes. We need to take our money and invest in real estate so that we can live that same great life when our careers are over. So I guess that.
But for some reason, he took that personally, like he's the only one wearing chrome hearts, Louis Vuitton, or driving a Mercedes. Last time I checked, fighters all over the world wear top-tier brands and make good money. Even those who aren't making millions still find ways to fly private jets and drive luxury cars. It's not about what you wear, it's about securing your future.
He want to fight the best they got out there. He's asking, can he fight the best? I believe his contract is coming to an end.
When asked about the top 5 fighters in the lightweight division, Floyd Mayweather gave, as of right now, the 2 biggest punchers at 135 would probably be Gervonta Davis. But when it comes to pure skill, hands down, the most talented fighter in the division is Shakur Stevenson.
Y'all looking at the end results. Y'all not looking at the shit where y'all gonna look at the interview and Zab gonna tell y'all, you know, with me being champ.
Things escalated to the point where Floyd Mayweather had to step in. Shakur Stevenson stirred controversy by making false claims about Gervonta Davis's fight and mocking the Baltimore champion in April, just days after the highly anticipated bout between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. Mayweather didn't hold back, launching into a rant aimed at an unnamed group of fighters. He criticized them for neglecting the true essence of boxing and prioritizing their image over their Gervonta Davis. Floyd then used his own career as an example, emphasizing that many fighters admire the finished product but fail to recognize the relentless work and dedication it took to reach top level.
Those are lifetime losses. And you know, so long as you know you went out there and gave it 100% in that square circle. If you know you gave it 100% and you happy with what you did when you went out there, then that's what it is.
What it is.
A lot of these fighters are looking at the wrong things, Mayweather expressed. They see Floyd with the cars, the jewelry, the flashy lifestyle. But they don't see the sacrifices I made to get there. Man, listen, I put in the work. Y'all are focused on the end result, seeing me as a champion with hundreds of millions in the bank. But even then, I was still grinding in the gym. Meanwhile, y'all are out here worrying about your outfits, how your boots look, and the wrong things. A lot of you fighters are just living, but you're not truly working for greatness.
He loves to embrace guys, so what was being around talking to Floyd? Like, what has Floyd taught you about fighting? And has it made you a better fighter? Because he could tell me all day to do that shit he does.
Floyd Mayweather didn't just take sides against Gervonta Davis in his last fight. He went even further, acting in a way that many found surprising for a boxing legend. He was so eager to see Gervonta Davis, he didn't settle for simply posting about the fight being cancelled on Instagram. Instead, he went as far as predicting what should have been an easy win, Gervonta Davis fight. But that wasn't all. Behind the scenes, Mayweather reportedly reached Gervonta Davis' opponent, Frank Martin, secretly offering him tips on how to take Gervonta Davis. Whether Martin ignored the advice or Floyd's strategy simply wasn't enough remains unclear.
Do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what does being around a guy like Floyd do for you?
He could tell you, go run at 2 in the morning. You know, go do it when, cause not.
However, when fight night arrived, Martin started strong, putting on an impressive performance in the early rounds. But it wasn't enough. At 149 in the 8th round, Gervonta Davis, a devastating blow that sent Martin crashing to the canvas, securing the win.